Okay, let's see what we got. Why is this going to keep going up? Instagram may act up, guys. So if it do, I need you to come over here in the YT world. Okay, so I am live. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Hey guys, so I told y'all last week. Some of you guys probably expected me tomorrow, but I told you guys last week, unfortunately, I had to move the podcast over to Tuesdays. So this is our first Tuesday, y'all. This is our first Tuesday. And I kind of just wanted to get right into it and get to some of the good stuff you guys been asking about. And one of those things is pricing, right? So many of you guys struggle with pricing. And it kind of makes sense how that can happen. So I kind of wanted to jump in and kind of get started on that topic to help you guys out a little bit. Hey, Kimmy Kim, I'm here, go. Hey, Kim. So again, y'all coming in. Okay. I like it. So guys, if you are not familiar with this platform, or if you are new, this is something we've been doing weekly since April. We've been doing this since April. Every Wednesday I would do a podcast, and this was really just about helping your draping business or your creative business how to get it to the next level, right? Don't go into the next quarter doing the same exact things you've been doing if they are not working. If they working, then guess what? This podcast ain't for you, because what I talk about is methods and strategies that help it to grow, help getting it from that stagnant place, help getting it to that next level, whatever that next level look like, right? Some of you guys' next level look a little different, even though you guys are in the same marketplace. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Alicia. I seem like I have not talked to you in forever. I'm trying to tell you. Facebook user, I'm not sure who you are, but hey. So tonight I am on TikTok, because TikTok been showing you, girl, a lot of love. And I'm over here on Instagram because Instagram has been doing the same thing. Hey, Stacy. So tonight I'm kind of like everywhere. So guys, last week, Kim, this is specifically for you. Last week and the week before that, I kind of told you guys the new schedule, how I'm rolling it out, right? Like I'm definitely creating more content, but y'all know I gotta have a strategy behind it. Like I can't just show up in the marketplace and just be talking. Like it don't make sense to me. So I ain't gonna show up. However, if you were in my group, I see y'all was firing off over the past 30 minutes with y'all marketing things you needed help with in marketing. So if you're in my group, I'm gonna go over this schedule real quick to kind of start it off that way, right? If you're in my Facebook group, on Mondays, a lot of you guys say you struggle with marketing. On Mondays, we have a segment called Marketing Mondays. Now it's normally going to be 8:00, but right now my coaching day is Monday. So I'm doing pretty much coaching all that day. My last client, I'm done at 8. Well, it don't end until 9. So I'm jumping right in the group and coming over there with you guys until I'm done with that last, that 8:00 slot. Then we're going to roll it out on Monday evenings, Eastern time at 8 p.m. But right now it's at 9 p.m. for the next couple of weeks. So if you're in the group and you need some marketing assistance, let me tell you, because marketing is so broad. It's so much you could talk about when it comes to marketing. Not to mention, it's several different styles and types of marketing. You guys got to tell me specifically what you need help in. Told y'all this last week. I told y'all this the week before. I can't just go in there randomly talking. I'm not even going to do that, because that's just like me just throwing thoughts to the wind. That may not even be something you're struggling with, because my weekly schedule, I'm pretty much live almost every night. So y'all know how I am about my time. If I ain't got to show up because nobody need no help, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So the night I see you guys was firing off, I was like, where was this energy at yesterday? Because we were supposed to do it yesterday. So maybe you guys didn't see the post, but all of those comments you guys was, and they still seem like they're going up. They comments that you guys left on that post that's in my Facebook group, my private group. That's going to be our Monday marketing segment for next Monday. So you guys, I don't care what level you're at. I don't care how simple the questions sound. If you are finding out that the people you want to work with are not the ones that's attracted to your business, baby, you got a marketing issue. Okay. So whatever that looks like, let me know inside the group. Now, this is a private, exclusive broadcast only for people that's in my group, right? I love those guys. Those guys, they always with me, so they need their special attention. You can easily join if you want. If you need some help with your draping business, right? If you need some help with your draping business, just join the group. I put a link in the comments. It's the very first link. I'm gonna talk about several different things tonight. Anything you hear me mention, you can find it on my link tree. That way, that's going to prevent me from going, hey, go to this link, go to that link, go to that link. The very first link I put was the link tree. You could, anything that I got going on at the Posh Academy, you can find it there. Hey, lovely. No, it's not on YouTube. My Monday broadcast is not on YouTube. It's in Facebook, but you have to put the questions down so I have content relative to talk about. I don't want to just show up. That's going to take, that's not for one, that's not a good strategy. And for two, it's like you're not necessarily helping anyone specifically. Like I need a specific issue. And when y'all was putting the comments in there, this is how I am. I'm right random. Like you can ask me any question, I'm gonna be able to answer it if I'm knowledgeable in that area. But that's the stuff that makes me excited, right? It's like I don't have time to sit here and try and think of all these content ideas when y'all could just tell me. Just tell me what you need help in. Let's make it easy, right? Y'all know I'm the simplicity queen. I like to make things simple, keep them super simple, right? That's what I like to do. Let me turn this off. Oh. Never about what. Okay. Hey, Tanya, baby. So, guys, if you need marketing assistance, right? Not saying I'm the wizard, but I'm saying I do really good. I do really, really good. You guys don't see me on social media a lot because that's not my marketing style. I do other ways of marketing and I'm really good at it. That's how I make my coin. And that's where I focus my energy, right? So if you need some assistance in the marketing field, join the group and we're going to talk on Mondays, right? So that brings us to Tuesdays. Tuesdays is when I'm just trying to connect with everybody because you guys are supporting the platforms on almost every platform that I have. So I want to connect with all y'all, right? All you guys. But if you're looking for those intimate conversations where you could like the Q&As and the exclusive broadcast, then I need y'all to come join the tribe. I get it, y'all over here in IG land and y'all over here on the TT, but come and join the tribe. Let it be a lot more intimate because that is where I'm going to be spending my time, making more use of my time. Hey, Mom, why does it look familiar? Mon Sherry wedding, and I must ain't see you in a while. Why that sounds so familiar? Oh my God. You gotta tell me who that is. Hey, RG Walls. Hey, beautiful. All right, guys. So tonight, like I said, I wanted to jump in and talk to you guys about some pricing tips. Now, the thing, how it's going to roll on Tuesdays is pretty much replacing the Wednesday Poshcast. It's the same exact style, same flow, everything. It's just a different day and it's the same time, 8 o'clock. That's for Tuesday. Now on Wednesdays, right? Now on Tuesdays, I'm gonna give you guys two common pricing strategies. But guess what? It's way more than two ways to price your draping services, right? Some of you guys got draping rental businesses. Some of you guys teach draping. So it's different ways to go than the two ways I'm gonna share with you tonight. So on Wednesdays, it's going to be a deeper, more or less like a training with a lot more strategy. But that's for the membership guys. That's for the people that's in the YouTube membership. That broadcast is exclusive to them. So if you are here tonight and you like, damn, they were good, but I need some more, join the membership and see me tomorrow. So on Wednesdays in the membership, it's pretty much like I told you guys last week, covering the business side of your draping business. It's what is much more than fabric and kits and customers. Like it's way deeper than that, right? And if you want your draping business to thrive, you're going to have to implement the strategies that I teach, somebody else teach, whatever works for you. But you got to put action behind the stuff that we're saying. Otherwise, you're going to continuously show up frustrated. You're going to continuously say, this not happening, that not happening. When at the end of the day, you ain't happening. And I want you guys to stop. I'm trying to tell you. No, but I think I know you. Tell me your name. Hey, Andrea. Moncherry, tell me your name. I knew your name. It's just I probably didn't see you in a while and I forgot. So that's for Wednesdays, right? Now, those of you guys that's in level 4 and 5 in the YouTube membership, Thursdays is for y'all. So Thursdays is when I cover the draping tips, tricks, tutorials. Normally it's going like this one is talking about or showing a demonstration of fabric. A lot of you guys is in this thing with this spandex and this stretch, and I get it because y'all want to save your coin, but I want y'all to understand, like, at the end of the day, if you're trying to attract a premium client, you need to have some premium equipment. I'm just trying to tell you. That's all. Don't cut my head off. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to produce the work that they want to see. I get it when you're in the beginning and you just, you're trying to build, do that. But have some kind of strategy in place where that ain't where you're going to stay. Like, no, we don't want to stay with stretch fabric all the time. Like, you're going to have to invest in some premium fabric, and you need to understand. You really need to understand fabric. It'll make your whole process so much easier, right? Guys, I don't think I really understood. Well, it ain't even that I understood. I created the method because I didn't understand. I didn't understand fabric. I kept putting it in the wrong places. I was like, why this backdrop don't look right? And I really had to just focus on what the hell am I doing wrong? And the things that I teach when it comes to my draping style, I wasn't taught. That's not what I was taught. I don't care where I went. That's not what I was taught. That's what I created. And it makes hella sense for everybody. They're like, oh my God, I so get it now. They call me the simplicity queen for a reason. I want to keep it super simple so you can go anywhere in any fabric store or wherever you need to go, and you know immediately what to get. Not only that, but where to put it. I'm trying to tell you, these are the little intricacies that's really going to help your business stand out, right? It's so much more than just going to a class and just learning the swagging techniques. And guys, people draping the same way. Like, for the most part, a lot of the backdrops look the same. Until you understand the elements of a backdrop, what's supposed to go where, what it's supposed to do, and all that, you're going to be doing the same thing. You're going to be mimicking what everybody else is doing because you don't understand the concept of draping. That is what Thursdays is all about. Understanding the concept, the technique, the technique, and all the elements that go into premium draping, because this is a real industry, right? And I just want it to be bigger. I don't want to go in and I don't want to go somewhere else and they be like, oh, that's a real thing? What? I be having to clutch my pearls. They be like, oh, I didn't even know it was such a thing. I want that conversation to stop. I'm trying to tell you. I want that conversation to stop. Thank you, Exquisite Decor. Very true. Who is this? Facebook, y'all be killing me. I don't even know who y'all is. And the only way I'm going to know is if y'all, I think you got signed up for StreamYard or something. But I like talking to people. The same way I try to tell you guys, like, people are not connected to your logos. They not. And your business names and stuff, I get it. But I want to know who I'm talking to. So when you come back, I could address you the right way. Oh, the Trisha. Oh, that was you in the group too, lighting up all of them. I said, I'm going to have to put her on mute. You had like 18 answers in the group. I said, you go, girl. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Jacqueline Grid, why it seems like I just spoke with you? It seemed like I just spoke, well, not like just now, but it seemed like I just recently spoke with you. All right, so we're going to get into it, guys. I want to welcome you to the weekly podcast with your girl Precious, where we discuss strategies and different elements to help your draping business get to the next level. Because at the end of the day, who don't want to make more money doing what they love? I ain't crazy. She said Monday you did. Oh, I did. I don't know what it was about because y'all know I'll be forgetting, but I knew that name. I said, that name sounds familiar. Okay, cool. At least I know I ain't going all the way crazy. Donella, hey, babe, where you been at, lady? Oh my God. Thanks for joining. I love saying my people I haven't talked to in a while. I get excited. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. At the end of the day, who don't love? Did I say it, Alicia? I did. Ultimately. Thank you, Alicia. So Alicia is helping me refrain from some of the poor language that I have. I say at the end of the day, like all the time. I say it like several times a day. And so she has been training me. Look at you, coaching the coach. You know, Alicia. She has been training me to replace words I don't want to say any longer with other words that I like. Not ultimately, that's our word. Okay, so I'm gonna be mindful tonight on my broadcast. Okay, so guys, I want y'all to drop me a money bag emoji, drop me a $sign, drop me something in these comments. I don't care what platform it is. I just need to know, am I the only one that like making money doing what I love? Because y'all know I like running my mouth, and I like that I can get paid. okay doing that. I like that I could play with some fabric and I get paid handsomely for doing that, right? It's nothing like it, right? I cannot imagine. I would if I had to. I probably would. No, I couldn't imagine going back to a 9 to 5. I really couldn't. There we go. Ring it up. $ dollar bag. Bring it up. I knew I couldn't be by myself. Y'all are so talented. Guys, the stuff that I be seeing you guys do, and you deserve to be compensated for your zone of genius. This must be the Trisha. You deserve to be paid for your zone of genius, right? Your creativity. That's the beauty of being a creative. That's because you got freedom to do what the heck you want. It ain't no right and no wrong. Like, don't come over here with that. This is my creative vision, and this is how I want it to play out, right? So it's like that's why I'm so passionate about, I don't know, just helping people in that creative space, because freedom to me is everything. Freedom is more valuable than money. And when you have the freedom to do what the heck you want to do, still get paid for it, right? And then have the capacity and the ability to help other people live in their creativity and provide a different lifestyle for their family or whatever the case may be. I cannot imagine doing anything else. I can't. Like, anything I do has to be in alignment with that. So I just get super passionate about you guys, and I want to see you. That's my tagline. I want to see you get further faster. And I just want to be a part of that journey. I don't care if I'm on the beginning portion. I don't care if I'm on the middle portion. I don't care if I'm at the end. I just want to be on that belt. Okay? We cool. Y'all put belt in the comments. Let me know y'all heard me. Oh, come on, Teresa. Teresa got the $ up on IG. I hear that. All right, guys. So everything that I shared with y'all, one thing I want you guys to really, really, really pay attention to. I know a lot of you guys just come because I'm super crazy. You know, I'm loud. I'm entertaining. But guys, the things I be putting down, I'm trying to tell you, like, it's going in my next book because it's very valuable. But guess what? Kimberly got belt. But guess what? It ain't worth anything if you don't do what? If you don't do anything with the tips and the keep calling me. Don't they notice my time? They may not notice my time because I normally go on Wednesday. So anyway, if you don't do anything with the information, what's going to happen? I'll wait. If you don't do anything, I show up here every week. I may miss a week out of every 3 months or something, but I shows up, and I always try to bring information that you guys could utilize that could take your business to the next level. Come on, Celeste. Celeste, where you been at, Queen? Where you been at, Queen? Hello. Say it again. Implement them. If you guys don't implement them, ain't nothing going to happen. And when I don't want you guys just constantly, going to a space because you like the energy, right? Because I don't just give you guys knowledge. I don't. I give you guys actionable steps. Like, you can leave and go do this immediately. A lot of you guys don't do anything. So it's like, I want you to leave that train of thought behind. I don't care how minimal it is. When you guys leave the live and y'all be like, I'm about to go do this, or I'm doing that tonight, I'm like, boom. That's why I show up, right? That's why I show up. I love it. If you don't apply it, you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Hello. It's just wasting away. I love it. Do nothing and it becomes an expensive hobby. Hello, say that one again. Baby, get in the bag. That's what I want you guys to get, the bag because it's there. Everybody got that bag. You just got to go get it. It's everything you want. It's already at your fingertips. You just got to activate. You got to activate and do something and walk in the path to go and get it. Because it ain't going to jump out the daggone tree. I don't know about y'all, but this ain't no money tree. That's just a little aesthetic thing. Like, ain't no money falling off that tree. I got to come in here and I got to get it. And that's the same thing I want you guys to do. Like, the things I'm going to tell you guys tonight, it's just 2 tips I'm sharing with y'all tonight. But if you want to go deeper into all of them, I'm going into a much deeper broadcast tomorrow and showing you exactly. It's mainly 4. It's 4 different pricing strategies when it comes to draping. The good thing about it is that each one of them is for wherever you fall. If you kind of like in the beginning phase, that one for you. If you were advanced and you know the bag is out there and you ready to go get it and charge that one's for you. So it's like, it's something for everyone. So I don't want you guys falling into this trap of nobody gonna pay me this for my draping. I did that too, but They paid me, baby. It took a little minute because I was in my own head though. I thought they wasn't gonna pay me. Like, who told me that? Who told me that? I told me that. And that's what I told the universe. That's how I showed up. Somebody earlier said confidence. Not confident. And that's exactly the energy I attracted. I attracted people that knew that they could haggle my prices, that was going to try it, and they knew her lights grade go off. This is all I got. This is what I got. I want this backdrop, but this is what I got. I'm like, the math ain't mathing. Don't you be on TV? Trying to tell you. Baby, they were some learning experiences for me. It's funny because we was going through, like, I got so much content. It get overwhelming. And when I'm overwhelmed, I just leave stuff alone. I'm like, I can't deal with that. Get somebody else to do it. So we was going through my old content. And I just was seeing like things from when I first started. I was like just saying all the events I did, right? And I was like, dang, I forgot I did this. I forgot I did that. And the first thing I was thinking about was like, dang, I only walked away with $800. I only walked away with $500. I'm like, dang, I remember this time I went and got some Walmart curtains because I didn't have. I'm trying to tell you. Guys, it is so, growth is a very real thing. If you're not growing, it's only because you're not implementing the things that you're learning, or you're not in the right spaces that's motivating you to move, to activate, right? Like, that's the thing. Is one thing to have the information, like I said, another thing to apply it. And then when you apply, success has momentum. All you need is small shifts to go in the right direction. But before you know it, you done took off. I'm like, dang, Alicia, what? You left me? Like, dang, you just left me like that? All I'm saying is, however far you guys go, don't forget about Precious Stevens of the Porsche Academy as a draping queen. I'm just trying. Don't do that. Say it again. Motivation equals success. I love it. All right, guys. So again, anything that I shared with you guys, I definitely want you to implement it. Implement the smallest portion. I just want you to implement something. I don't want you going out here thinking like, well, dang, Precious, you said do this, but I don't know how to do all that. I'm always going to make things digestible where it's not overwhelming. Like, just go post. All I need you to do is post them all. It's just something simple. And what it's going to do is going to train you to do the thing. It's going to train you to be to show up. It's going to train you to, those of you that struggle with marketing, it's going to train you to market. It's one question I saw in there real briefly. I ain't even going to answer it tonight though, but it was a good daggone question. But I can't talk about it till next Monday. I was like, girl, don't you dare. But I'll talk about it next Monday, y'all. If y'all ain't in my group, y'all better be over there because next Monday we're going to talk about that thing. And y'all left like a whole lot. So we're going to talk about all of them. But anyone that's new, do I have? She said, never that, never leaving the queen. You better not train. You've been there a long time, girl. Long time. Do I have anybody new on this broadcast? Anybody new? No matter what. Latricia, you done went over there. She done went over to Instagram. If you are new, no matter what platform you're on, tell me you're new and let me know where you are viewing from. I love saying where people from. Especially lately, there have been a lot of people like South Africa. They've been everywhere. I like that. Is just so motivating, guys. You never know. I may be on tour next year in Saudi Arabia or South Africa. You never know. I'm trying to tell you the power of the universe. So you guys got to tell me in the chat. Tell me your name and then tell me where you're viewing from. Any platform that you guys are on. If you don't know, I am your girl, Precious Stevens of the Porsche Academy, and I help make your draping look good. Simply put, that's what I do. And for the remainder of this year, my focus is really helping you understand and shape up the business side of your draping business. This is much more than a practical skill. It's much more than that. And when you combine all the elements needed to have a successful business, guess what? This is your lane for your six-figure business. You could generate 6 figures just from draping. I kid you not. Very real, right? A lot of you guys that's doing all the things, I get it because y'all creatives. I get it. Y'all love it. But those of you that's looking to niche down, because we've been talking over the past couple of days, past couple of weeks, those of you that's looking to really niche down into this draping thing, baby, this is your 6-figure business. And it can be your 7-figure. It has so much potential. But at the end of the day, ultimately, you have to activate. You have to implement the things that you be learning from all the coaches you watch, because y'all watch a lot of them, right? I don't care what you take from this person, that person. Take whatever makes sense, but move, do something, right? Get out of your system of get out. I was just writing a post about it. Get out of your, I can't remember, but it began with an R. I remember that. I remember that. Just get out of that same old routine. There we go. And we get with an R. Routine. Get out of your routine, right? Guys, I was struggling with routine because I got comfortable. Those of you that know, like, just not working and just like really chilling and really doing some hierarchy stuff, really doing some things in the back end of my business. And I wasn't even interested in really showing up and all that because that wasn't my focus. So when I came back, now that I'm back, I'm excited. And I was like, oh, girl, you got a lot going on. I'm like, you need some help. And so I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm cool. I shut all my offices down. Like, I ain't got a lot going on. Hell if I don't. Yes. Yes, I do. So these are the things like you got to notice and pay attention to when you're building momentum and put the proper whatever in place for you to actually grow. If you need help, a lot of you guys don't know when you need help. You're like, well, when you hire help, when you get overwhelmed, right? It's time for you to get some help because now you're not actively being in the thing you need to be in, right? If y'all know, I've been talking about it all year. If you know I'm positioning, not necessarily positioning, because I've been doing passive income for quite some time. But once I paid attention to the numbers, and I'm like, oh, you can make that kind of money in your sleep. I am not interested to be actively in my business. I don't want to have to do something to make no money if I don't have to, right? So it's like, but you can get comfortable with that. So it's like, this me doing my broadcast. For one, I love creating content. I love connecting and building community. And again, this is me being in my zone of genius, right? Giving tips on things I'm very knowledgeable of and connecting with my tribe. Andrea, you from Alabama, go. Hey, Maxine. Trina, I know you is. She said, I'm all about balloons and draping. That's right. All right, so guys, I want you guys told me who here. I ain't hear you come in. Hey, baby daddy. So guys, no one name was lit up. I did check to see if anybody's name was lit up. I did see it for last week. Let me make sure before I say that. Right. So normally if we have any new members that join the membership before if I go live tonight and then I'll go live again till next week, but in that time frame, in that week, you join the membership, your name will be lit up in green and you get a posh gift. Guess what? We ain't got nobody's name lit up in green tonight. That's a problem. That's a whole problem. So guys, join the membership. So I just told you guys what the lineup looked like. Wednesdays and Thursdays is strictly for my membership guys. Like that, they are your days. They are your exclusive content days. And it's like it was somebody I was talking to the other day. They were saying, like, how can they learn draping? How can they learn draping? I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not going on tour, right? I'm not on tour right now. And for me, if you're looking to learn my techniques, if you're looking to learn my skill set, if you're looking to learn how I drape, then the best thing is to join the membership because that's where all that's going, right? The perfect thing about that is the live sessions, you get to ask the Q&A, right? You get to ask the Q&A and you just get a direct response from me on the broadcast. So that link also is in the link tree. Do me a quick favor, guys. We ready to jump right in. I want you to hit the like button. Deb, I said it, girl. I said it all on my own. I feel like such a grown up. Guys, if you think you're going to pick up some tips from tonight's broadcast, just go ahead like the video right now. Just go ahead like the video. Guess what? You may have some industry friends. I'm quite sure those of you on my timeline, y'all do. Why don't you go ahead and share the video, right? If I am looking to help you grow, let's reciprocate. Help me grow too, boo. I love you, Alicia. Help me grow too. And you can easily do that by hitting the like button and just sharing the video, right? Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't see no like yet. And over here too, guys. Over here too. Because y'all really been Y'all been doing a lot of saving my pens, and I don't have no pen. I don't know about over here, but y'all been really here in Pinterest. Y'all been really saving the heck out of my pens. I appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. While you're on this live, if you're on this live over here in TikTok world, tell me what your biggest issue with draping is, so that I could create some fresh new content strictly for you guys, because I find it relatively hard for me anyway to create content, one piece of content for both platforms. I just can't do it. So if y'all want some stuff, y'all, all y'all gotta do is tell me what y'all want, and I'll be over there. I appreciate you, lady, because I just think I want this thing I want to bust this industry wide open. And I don't provide the services no more. So it's like, I want to see a bunch of badass draping stylists that I'm like, dang, wow, that's what I want to see. I want to see a lot more of it. So it's like, I want to be a part of that movement, right? Because who thought that this could be what it is today? I had no idea. So it's like, I can't let it go now. I've done too much work. But what I can do is put other people in position to carry the torch, right? And that's what I want to see. That is really what I want to see. So I know it's a lucrative industry, because I've gotten to those milestones that a lot of you guys are trying to reach. And it has opened up so many other opportunities for me. And I want you guys to be able to do, y'all, a lot of you guys want the same things that you have seen me do. And it's nothing stopping you from getting it but you. That's what I want y'all to believe. It's just you. All right, so we're going to jump in. We're going to jump in. We're going to jump in. Wait a minute. Let me see what this say. Oh, okay. Making the swag at the top. I just did it. I just released a video, and that was a free video. When my videos come out? Friday? Now my videos, I got a free video coming out on my channel every Friday, a free tip. And I think it was the balance. It was an older video, but guess what? It helped a lot of people. It helped a lot of people. That's why I create that new one. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. I want y'all to be super honest. I'm super honest. Those of you that are draping right now, right? How are you pricing your draping services? I asked this question probably like a few weeks ago, and I got different responses, right? And that really showed the flexibility when it comes to when it comes to pricing your service. Draping is a service. It's not something. Some people try and create a formula out of it, right? But then that's their formula. It's not like a universal formula like everybody can get. Like, as well as if you're pricing products, you follow the formula, because that's universal across the board. When it comes to draping, ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. What it is just strategy, right? The way I teach my pricing course, I teach it in a way that anybody can follow it. Even though I am going after premium draping, I am cultivating the 4-figure backdrop club, because that's what I know. That's all I know, right? However, those that's not quite there yet, you still could use the same pricing tool that I created to price out your lower value backdrops, right? You still could use it. You still could use the same value, the same software, and come up with a $300 backdrop. It's all in about how you use it. So don't have nobody, and I would not like to see you guys doing that, because it just breaks my heart. Baby, let's do away with these $400 and $500 backdrops. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That pricing course is easy to understand. And that was my goal, Kimberly, for this time, to make it simpler. And even though I thought I put all into it, I didn't, because it's something else I'm great add to it. I was like, oh, I like that. And I saw this in something that a course that I was actually in. And I was like, I like that, right? And we was talking. So point is, when you connect with people that don't mind sharing how they come up with something, that's like the sweet spot to be in, right? Because you can't take someone's intellectual property and mimic it. However, if we're discussing like how you did it, I'm like, oh, I like that. Okay. And then letting them see what I have, and then just talking about how I can make it better. They the conversations I want to have, guys. They are if we ain't talking about how I can improve you and you can improve me, I don't want to talk. I want to talk. Get somebody else to do it. I'm trying to tell you. So that is who you guys want to connect with, right? You want to connect with people that don't mind pouring into. and to you. You want to connect with people that don't mind giving you some kind of tidbit. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna sit here and give away all my juice for free. I didn't. There's too many sweat, blood, and tears that I acquired to get it. So I deserve to be compensated. However, if we are of equal value to each other, let's talk. Let's talk. But if you ain't got nothing to offer me, I'm gonna send you that invoice all day. Oh my God. I'm gonna send you that invoice all day. That's my thing. So the packages, Trina, for those that don't know, I like to package everything. I package my courses, I package my coaching, I package my products, I package my draping, I package everything. Why? Because I'm the simplicity queen. I need it simple. Y'all know, I can't sit here and break down line item by line item. Even though I got the software, I built the software. I'm not doing it because one, I ain't got the patience, and two, I'm gonna forget everything you said you wanted. I'm gonna forget some tie backs or what. Look, this is the backdrop. This is what it costs. Okay. I try to tell you, this is the backdrop. This is what it costs. Need to order the proper post for draping. Definitely. So that's like the start. That's definitely the beginning. The beginning. If anyone is struggling with like equipment, just hit the link that's at the first comment on any platform. And our shop is connected to Instagram. Our shop is connected to TikTok. Our shop is connected to. We didn't connect it to YouTube yet because YouTube only supports Shopify. But guess what, baby? I told y'all she was working on my website, right? We was moving from WooCommerce to Shopify. I'm hoping. So far, she said we still on schedule. We will maybe be done this week. So we're going over to Shopify. So we will be able to connect it to YouTube and all that. How do you get the program? How much? All that's on my website. If you're looking to get a draping program, that's on my website. If you're looking to interact and get like live virtual learning, that's in the membership. The website program, you buy it, you watch it at your own leisure. Membership, you get live virtual training, not hands-on, but live virtual training, like throughout the broadcast. So that's the difference with that. And all those links is in my link tree. So y'all ain't tell me how much y'all draping for your draping services, or at least what strategy are you using? One young lady told me she's charging per drape. And I was like, oh, I would love to do that because the amount of drapes that we use, baby, the backdrops that I normally charge $1,500, $1,600 for, I probably would be getting $3,500. She was like, she charged per drape. So it's so many different ways to do it. I want to hear, how are y'all doing it? 300 to 20. That is a good range because you do have, it can start. I don't want you to be doing that no more, but I know you do like the balloons, and sometimes it's just basic draping, right? If it's basic draping, it is what it is. There's no way you really can beef that up unless you're doing some embellishment, some upsells or something like that. So that part I get, but draping to the magnitude that we do, no ma'am. The work alone, you will leave mad. If you will leave highly pissed off to the highest of festivity if you don't get paid your worth when dealing with that amount of fabric, because it's a lot. So some people, like I said, I can't remember. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. One young lady said she charged per drape. Somebody else said that they charge per hour. Somebody else was saying that they charge like according to what the design is. So what I want to know, what specifically are the factors that help you decide what to charge? $125 per panel. So I'm starting at $1,500. Okay, Keisha, good one. So let me ask you this. So let's just take that same backdrop that you did in class, right? That clearly was about 30 panels. So would you still apply that same strategy? And the reason I'm asking is because this is where the benefit of learning more than one pricing strategy. So if you guys, those that's kind of been around in my coaching, even when it comes down to your pitches, you want to have more than one. I always got kind of 3 levels of everything. It depends. I get a feel of who I'm talking to, and that's going to really kind of determine what I give them, right? What kind of pitch I give them, what services I'm going to offer them, what kind of pricing strategy I'm going to offer them. If I know it's like someone that's very confident in what I got going on, or they didn't look me up, like, girl, oh my God, that's so beautiful. I know I ain't got to hard sell her. I ain't got to sell. She already won it. But if somebody come in like, how much you charge? I'm like, girl, don't you see the value on my timeline? Don't ask me that. They be trying to get to it, right? They be trying to get to it. So it's like definitely. Keisha say yes. It's definitely it's good to have more than one pricing strategy, right? Because some people they kind of want to know just right away. And then some people, you got to sell them on it. They got to really kind of like see. And this is how I've developed that pricing course, because some people want to see the line items because they don't understand why it costs so much. So when you're able to build it out and like give it to them in the form of a paper, and they see, oh, okay. But that opens up. Well, can we take out no, this is the design. No, you're not gonna let you pick apart my design. This is the design. So if you don't want that design, then we're gonna go to a different design. But I'm not gonna allow you to pick apart. Let's take off the chandelier. No, boo, then you don't want a premium design. You want to go over here to basic. This is what you get for basic. So then when you start showing people that, and they're like, that's why you always gotta aim high. You aim high, right? Because they done fell in love with that. They, oh my God, I gotta get it. And then they start trying to pick apart your stuff. You kindly walk them over to basic. Like, this is where you at. If you want to do customize, you can, but this is where you at, right? So then mentally, when people see something they want, y'all know my favorite word, my favorite line. They gonna go find that money. They gonna go break open some piggy banks or whatever it is, because that is how people are. If they want it bad enough, they will buy something they want before they buy something they need. I'm just trying to tell you. Am I by myself, or is that the truth? You can just tell me by dropping an emoji. At least you'll say, oh, I figured that, Trina. That's why me knowing you was doing balloons, yeah. At least you'll say, oh, yes, guys, I always tell you guys, if you can, and if your confidence can pull it, and you can provide the work though. Main thing is providing the work. It's nothing worse than a customer, boy. They like, what in the heck? So if you could do those two things, walk in there with your big girl drawers on and tell them what you want. Tell them what you want. If they want what you got bad enough, they're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it. Sweetie Cakes. I haven't seen this name in a while either. Sweetie Cakes say, preach. The queen knows best, baby. I only know from experience. It took me a while. I mean, probably a year before I even increased my prices, like with my everything, my draping services, my draping classes. It probably took me a year, because I was like, ain't nobody gonna pay that. But I knew along with increasing my pricing, though, I had to get better. Like I kept having to enhance my craft so they don't ask me no questions. Why you charging more? Do you see what I was doing last year? And do you see what I'm doing now? Case closed. Don't ask no questions. Case dismissed. All right, guys. So some of you guys said it. One of the ways that you can price your services, I do not really recommend this, but I'm not going to lie, guys. This is something I learned in the beginning. And I was like, I don't like that. And number one, guys, is going to be, let me put my banner up. With my banner. Hourly rate, right? Yeah, hourly rate. Guys, when I first got into this thing, and that's what they were teaching, like hourly rate. And at the time, I was like, okay, I guess so. Why? Because I was making $14 an hour at my little office job. A lot of y'all know about it. And now when I did my little, how much you want to make thing, kind of came up with my hourly rate. It came out to be $25. I was like, I can make $25 an hour, and I worked all these years for 14. I was like, oh, I like that. But then when I got into the thing, I'm like, this is a lot of work. I'm like, And I was like looking at how much the equipment costs, how much the fabric costs, how long it takes. I was like, I don't like the hourly rate thing. I don't like it. Get somebody else to do it. So, but some people still do the hourly rate, right? And some people do it wrong. Some people do it right. So the main thing is, if you choose to do hourly, you got to think of everything that's associated with this job. Some people only think of the day of, right? Like the going to set up, being at the event, the breaking down. Baby, I'm gonna charge somebody for my brain power. You know how long sometimes it takes me to craft a backdrop and come up with a concept and come up with a color combination and understand color theory and what I need to put where so nobody's eyes won't hurt. Like, what do we have here? That takes time, right? Especially back then, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I just knew I kept crafting stuff and I didn't like it. I was like, something ain't right. What am I doing? But because I didn't understand color theory, I didn't understand backdrop elements, right? So sometimes I got it wrong. I did. But when it got into the hourly, I wasn't factoring in all that time before the event. All the time I was probably pressing drapes because I was pressing them and steaming them back then. So I had all the wrong stuff, y'all. I had all the wrong stuff. So like all that prep time, I wasn't doing that. So when I came out to like what my price was, that's how I came up with them damn $400 and $300 backdrops. I was like, what? But I just had to put gas in here to get here. I had to go through the toll, and I just didn't understand how to factor all that in, right? So hourly pricing, some people still do it. Some people get it right though, because they factor in everything. When you can factor in everything, then by all means, if that's easier for you, definitely you can do it. But when I say factor in everything, let me make sure I ain't missing no comments. When I say factor in everything, I mean from the point of they signed the deal, right? From the point that they signed the deal, even if you're going into a consultation, it shouldn't be a free consultation. Who does that? Nobody do that no more. Nobody do that no more. I did in the beginning, but I stopped that real fast, right? So that part you already got paid for, right? So if they don't book you, at least you got paid for your time. But the minute that they sign that contract, baby, and they send you your initial retainer, the clock starts. If I'm going shopping, oh, baby, I gotta get paid. I'm going shopping. And this is what I need to get paid an hour. So some people, when you're doing it and looking at it from that perspective, you easily can rack up a nice coin, because design work takes a lot of the work before you actually design the thing, like actually mapping it out, building it out. Some of you do mock-ups. Like, I ain't doing no daggone mock-up unless I get paid for it. No, sirree. No, sirree. Because y'all that know, these hands are only for instructing and signing checks. I'm not doing a lot of labor no more like I used to. Oh my God, guys, I was so frustrated. I would have, guys, my house would be in a upright. It just would be crazy for days, because I would take the backdrop down, and then I don't feel like folding all that right then and there, because it's a lot. And don't let me be mad because they didn't come out right. That's gonna sit there for a while. I might push it in the corner because it's just frustrating, right? It's a lot of daggone fabric. So as far as you guys in your hourly rate, yes, traveling fee is a must, guys. And where I live, we were in the county. So like anytime if I do something, I always had to go past the toll. And then when I got into like traveling and going to like Virginia and doing events in Philly, I was just so excited to be being able to, have that on my little resume, that I'm a traveling designer. I'm a traveling designer. I was a traveling broke designer. That's what I was. I was like, yeah, I'm in Philly doing this thing. Then it was over. I'm mad because we got to ride all the way back home. And oh my God, guys, I had some stories. Kim say, girl, I understand. I know you do, baby. I know you do. Marilyn say, what a fun lady you are. Girl, Marilyn, I be having to laugh sometimes, because sometimes I be wanting to be knock myself upside the head like, Precious, what was you thinking? But guys, I didn't know. So that's why I like showing up for you guys, because some of y'all don't know. It ain't your fault. So at the end of the day, that's why I just come on here, I show up, but I want you guys to implement and really just take something from the things that I be sharing. So if you say it again, exquisite decor. Traveling is overrated, baby. I started putting in my clause, like, I'm only willing to go 20 miles. Anything outside that, tack on another rate. I'm trying to, I got so smart with that thing because I was frustrated. I was like, where the money? I'm like, show me the money. There was none. As quick as I get paid, I got to go buy some equipment or whatever. And y'all know I had a shopping habit back then. Every Sunday, I'm on these websites trying to find what they got at discounted rates, and I'm buying all the stuff that I never used or never needed. It was pure mayhem, guys. It was mayhem. So I'm gonna go into number 2 with you guys. So the second one, this is one of my favorites. So I went to the least one, and then I'm telling you guys my favorite. Now tomorrow is actually other ones I'm gonna be sharing with you guys. Now, those of you, now I don't want you to be ashamed. Main thing is I don't want you to be ashamed. If you know, I love when a young lady was in my class and she got a little overwhelmed and she was like, you want to know what? I'm going back home and I'm going to strictly deal with, people, basic backdrops, right? She was like, it's a market for it. Guess what? It is a market for it. It definitely is, because that's what a lot of people are doing. And if right now you're comfortable at that level and you can show up confidently, then own that lane. And then when you gradually want to grow and implement the things you're learning along the way, grow at your own speed. But I love when somebody can show up confident, like, look, this is all I got. I'm gonna run with it. So even if you're in that space, guys, it's still other pricing strategies that you can easily feel confident about, right? But it's just a way you got to price it, and then there's a way you got to design it to where you don't feel like you got cheated, right? Like you got cheated. And that's another thing that I'm doing. So I see a lot of you guys doing the same thing. On my Thursdays, like my draping tutorial Thursdays for the membership, we're going over the easiest backdrops to design for basic, where it don't look like it's basic though, but it's basic as hell. But it don't look like it. So it's like, I'm like, that's the stuff I think that people need immediately. I can't teach, and I won't teach premium draping in a YouTube membership, because guys, that is a very valuable thing that I teach, that you can immediately turn around and your first backdrop, you got your money back. So I ain't that daggone silly, but I like teaching things that you can implement right away. Like if I teach this backdrop design and everybody like it, they're like, oh my God, that looks so amazing. I'm like, this is so basic, but it doesn't appear to be, but it really is. You don't need a lot of skill for it. You don't need a lot of fabric for it. So if you ain't in a membership, that's where y'all need to be. That's all I'm gonna tell you, because you can implement some stuff right away and get paid right now. I ain't gonna say a premium dollar, but you could get paid because it don't look basic. So that's like things I'm gonna be teaching on Thursdays. But the second thing, guys, this is one of my favorites. I just told y'all about it earlier. The second thing is packaging. Like, I love package pricing. For one, it's simple. It takes out the guesswork. When I got into packaging, at first I was a little apprehensive, because I was like, it just gave you the price of it, right? I didn't go into a lot about, it's 30 drapes and like how I did before. But when people bought it with no issue, because they saw the value in it, right? It was so simple. Like, the process was so simple. I did not have to do a lot of thinking. I didn't have to try and trick these people, not trick, but I didn't have to try and do no upselling, right? Because you always hold the upsell. But if I know that you come in with a good budget, or if I feel confident you're coming with a good budget, I'm going to already offer you my high ticket, right? I'm going to offer you my high ticket price. And then I'm not going to sit here and penny haggle you like, oh, but you could get some uplights with that, right? I'm going to go ahead and give you the daggone uplights, because you already given me what I want. You already given me the price point I want. And I want you to come back when you got another event, right? So I don't mind building that relationship for a couple $100, because you done paid me thousands. So I'm going to make sure I treat you good, because that is how you build retention. Is nothing better than you can have a pool of clients and always searching for new clients, right? I don't really be doing that. Y'all see the same people on my stuff all the time. That is about retention and building things for what they need along their journey, because they're going to come back, right? You help them at this level. Okay, bam, they aced that level. They ready to go to the next level. Okay, boom, I got something for you here too. So when you do that, you're no longer feeling like, oh, I ain't make no money. Now you're providing value, right? I could show up here tonight and be like, dang, I don't feel like being on this live because I ain't got no coins coming. Because y'all, only 5 of y'all like the daggone video. But I love giving value. I love being able to help my community. I love being able to see you guys get fired up. Even if it's for a second, I don't care. I want to be able to be connected to that moment that you had, in hopes that if you keep coming to me, right? Like, we dating, right? You gotta keep coming back. And I'm gonna keep taking you out every Monday, every Tuesday. So come over here, bring your beverage. Let's go on a date, okay? So I'm gonna date you, right? But I ain't gonna date you too long. I ain't one of them. Y'all know me. I'm a mover and I'm a shaker. I'm gonna date for a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you, look, it's time to take action. You don't take action? I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, Carla, baby. So that's what that's what the Tuesdays are about for me. And when you guys get into packaging, like she said packaging is so easy. They can when the way I package, and those of you that's in the pricing course, y'all know I package my backdrops at 3 different levels, right? I am always, like I told you guys, I'm always going to shoot for the high ticket. So I know that that's what they're going to fall in love with, right? And for me, this strategy has always worked. I cannot think of ever doing a basic backdrop, right? Even if at the time it looked basic, because I probably wasn't as experienced, that was the best I had. So for me, it wasn't basic. Maybe it was basic for you, but it wasn't to me. So I cannot, the only time I remember doing something lower than, what I normally do is if I was doing perimeter draping. That's different. That's no design concept. There's nothing I can do but take the drapes there, put them up and leave. That's it. But if it came to draping, baby, I'm not even going to let you represent me that way. You're not going to be in the picture say Precious did. No, you're not. You go break open the baby piggy bank and run me my coins. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Erica, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Carla, you made it tonight. You got now. Remember, I'm gonna be over here on Tuesdays now and not Wednesdays. So for whatever reason you couldn't make it on Wednesdays, I'm hoping you can make it on Tuesdays because I'll be having fun with y'all. I do. I really do. But packaging, guys, packaging is going to be simple for you guys. You're going to have your fixed price, right? And when you packaging your things, right, you can have as many packages as you want. You do however many you want, but make sure it's something that you can easily remember and then have photos of the package. Just don't sit there and try to talk about don't try to talk to somebody about the package, right? This is not a package you could build. You can't sit here and have a conversation like, oh, well, in this package, you get balloons and you get a backdrop and you get a sweet table. That's very verbal. People understand that. But if you're only talking about a backdrop, baby, don't sit there and talk to them people like, well, yeah, you get 30 drapes and you get a chandelier and you get 2 tie backs, girl. You know that? You get 2 tie backs and you get an uplight. What? They don't understand all that. You create the backdrop, you take a photo, and you have that identified as that package. All you got to do is show them the work. Just show them, right? And just tell them they got free will to change the colors or something like that, to customize it to make it theirs. But this is what they're looking to expect. People buy based on emotion, period. When they see it, they're like, oh my God, girl, oh my God, oh my God. Then they're going to go buy it, right? But if you're sitting there trying to verbally tell them about the thing you can do, nobody got time for that. They don't understand what the heck is coming out your mouth. They really don't. You got to show them something that's going to evoke the emotion. Package pricing for me is everything. I always stack my offers, right? When I say stack, meaning I'm going to put as many bonuses I can to make it a valuable offer. You are not walking away from my table and saying no. You are not walking away and saying I can't afford it because I got too many alternatives for you to afford it. It's my job to make you realize you cannot not afford it. You better go find that money. I try to tell you, even down to my class, I'm like, okay, I can't afford your class. But yet you're doing $500 backdrops. You cannot not afford to take my class. You go in and spend this money for this class. Now you know not only how to do the thing, but now you know how to price it. You're going to learn how to find the people that's going to buy it. You got your money back. But you want to stay over there in La La Land doing $500 backdrops. The math ain't mathing. I don't know. The math ain't mathing, but I don't know. So the main thing, guys, I want you guys to think about when it comes to pricing your stuff, is so many different ways you can do it. The ultimate thing is walking away with a price point where you're making profit and you're making the amount of profit that makes you happy. Nobody want to go and do their craftsmanship and they're not getting paid what they supposed to get paid. That makes you no longer love the thing that you love to do. So whatever needs to happen for you to get to that level where you're designing at the level and getting paid what you want to get paid, that's what you need to do. Because pricing is really mental. I don't know who told you put that $300 price on your backdrop. Don't do what you see Susie Q do. Susie Q may be in a mindset that you graduated from, right? You graduated from. Precious 2018 was in the mindset that I graduated from. I will probably smack myself if I ever put those kind of price tags on my stuff. I'm too valuable than that. I'm worthy, right? I'm putting so much into my craft. I've invested time. I've invested energy. I invested money. Like, run me my coin. Say it again, exquisite decor. The price is the price. So, guys, I want you to think about optimizing your pricing strategies. Is going to be one of the critical things for you having profit in your business. And it's one thing, like I said, pricing, you got to price for profit. You can price out your stuff and it could look good. Like it could be a number that look good. But if it don't make sense because you did the backdrop, but you had to buy all the things. So you didn't have to buy $1,200 worth of stuff just to do $1,000 backdrop. Baby, the math ain't mathing. It ain't mathing. It ain't mathing. Wait a minute. I'm trying to incorporate draping at my venue, so packaging will be great. I do not want to go out anymore. Baby, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of you guys have jumped out here and got these venues. Like, I love it because you got prime real estate, right? You got prime real estate to do whatever in your creative realm you want to do in your venue, right? And attract the people to you. Like, come on with it. I like that. Y'all know I'm lazy too. Like, I ain't going out there. You come over here. I got what you need. You come over here. So when you guys dress up your offers in the same manner and in the same magnitude, that is the client attraction magnet. Stop throwing these daggone pebbles out trying to just get anybody, and be real strategic in how you position your business so that you can have the somebody you want to work with. That's going to make all the difference in your business, right? All the difference in your business. I'm trying to tell you. So did anybody get anything from them 2 tips? Because there's a lot more, but you gotta be in membership the more to get those. Hey, Lynetta, Dolly Pop Events. Oh, that is so cute. Dolly Pop Events. I like that. Okay. Designer Events LLC. Nicole Mosley. Hey, lady. Hey. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad I was like, am I talking to myself? Okay. Hey, Screaming Mike, you can't get in the live, Screaming Mike. I don't know who you is. You might get in the live screaming. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. So, guys, ultimately, I did it. Ultimately, when you're doing your draping, if you do the first one, which was your hourly, you really got to. Why are they trying to get in my live? They don't look like no draping stylist. I'm trying to tell you. TikTok reminds me of an old Periscope. It reminds me of an old Periscope. But when you're doing what number one, guys, I want you to really assess the cost of your equipment. Guys, that equipment ain't cheap. And if you're really jumping out there in professional world, the equipment isn't cheap. For you to get enough fabric and a kit to do a premium backdrop is about $900. Anywhere between $800 to $1,000 for everything you need to design that backdrop, right? If you're doing a basic backdrop, you could get the kit and the fabric for a basic backdrop for $500. I want you to assess everything that is going to take for you to make this thing work for whatever client you're working for, right? How much is it going to cost for you to get the thing? How much time is it going to take from you to create the thing, to design the thing, to break the thing down, to go back home? Because for me, work went over until all my fabric back on the shelf, right? And it took a long time for me to get into that discipline because I would be so tired and frustrated coming back home. I would just leave it there, right? But then I was creating another problem for myself because I hate steaming. I hate dealing with fabric, like non-maintenance free fabric. So if you keep it all bundled up, I'm making a bigger problem for myself later. Because who got to take it, unravel it, and now it's all wrinkled. And it just was a frustrating process. So you guys be wiser, right? Be wiser. Think of everything that go into the design process of you doing your backdrop if you're going to do hourly. But if you want to get out of that faith and phantom, whatever that word is, go into packaging, guys. Just try it. And I'm not saying jump into it and go for the $1,000 backdrops right away, but just start packaging your stuff and you'll see how light it's going to make things. It's going to make your entire process light. Not to mention, it's going to make you more confident because if somebody, it's up to you if you want to answer them or not. But if somebody jump in your DM, like, how much is this? Guess what? It's going to allow you to stop jumping in my DM saying, Precious, they want me to do this. How much to charge? I'm like, girl, get it together. Get it together. Like, you should know this by now. So, like, that's the stuff that's going to ultimately boost your confidence, right? make you charge your worth, all the things. Like when people get paid what they want to get paid for the things that they're producing, you fall in love back with your business, right? How I feel about my business now is not how I felt. I don't think I've ever been this happy and carefree as since I launched my business. I haven't. Do things still happen? Of course they do, but it's not like I'm not working hand over fist, like doing all the things, and it's not happening. So you got to make that kind of same kind of experience for yourself. And one of the main things is getting paid your worth. It frees up a lot of your time. It makes you more confident, makes you happy in what you're doing, and you just love it, right? Clients don't want to pay. Don't come in here with that. When I started, I lowballed myself. Now I charge my worth after a year of proving myself. Right, there you go. So it's really, guys, it ain't that the clients don't want to pay. You're attracting the wrong clients. At the end of the day, there are levels of buyers, right? You have your low class buyer. I don't talk to them. They can't afford nothing I got because they clearly buy off of affordability. I don't want to talk to you because I'm not about to sit here and let you penny pinch me. Then you got your middle class buyers, right? And you got your high class buyers. Your high class buyers, guys, they ain't got time to go through all that. For one, they got the money, but they want to be confident that you can deliver what you said you can deliver. And if they are confident in that you that girl, oh, they gonna pay your invoice all day. So guys, people out here have the money. It's all about who you are attracting. And if you realize and you're sitting there and you know you're attracting people you don't want to work with, it's time for you to take an audit. And that's just being real true to yourself. It's time for you to take an audit of your business before you start saying what's out there, right? Because they out there, they ain't going nowhere. And guess what? It's a whole market of service providers for them. Like I just told y'all about the young lady earlier. She want to work with those people. That's her target audience. Okay, cool. Because somebody got to service them, right? But if that ain't your target audience, position your business to where the people you want to work with can find you. Not only find you, but when they find you, they like you. And then when they like you, they're like, oh, they trust you. Once that's happened, boom, cha-ching, cha-ching. Put a dollar sign in the comments, please. Let me know that y'all picked that up. The inventory put together is expensive. Yes, it is expensive. It is expensive. And that's one of the main reasons why you should be charging accordingly. We're not out here draping with no photography stands. We're not doing it, right? We out here showing up as professionals, right? With draping bags. If you ain't got y'all draping bags, y'all need to get some. Go on the website, get some. Show up, and then at your next event, professional with your drape equipment in a bag, not carrying them in your hand and the poles falling all over the place. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Thank y'all. She's like, say it again for the people in the back. Y'all be tripping me out. So, guys, that's all I have for tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, if you can, I want you guys to join me because tomorrow, not only am I going to be covering 4 different pricing models, I'm also going to be covering 4 strategies to help maximize your profit. That's the thing. You always want to increase your profit margin. If I don't have some things I have a profit of 70%. Because it's just how I positioned it. But if I don't have at least a 30% profit margin, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. It don't make sense to me. The math ain't mathing. So being able to do that, and you'll get to the money a lot quicker. And then you'll not only that, but like I said, you'll be able to just feel different in your business. It won't feel like a burden. It'll feel like, oh, okay, I like this thing. I could do this. I could do this, right? So that's at the end of the day. Yes, you do got your bags. At the end. Ultimately, that's what I want for you guys. I really do. Look like you want that. Of course I do. And I deserve it too, baby. I deserve it. Absolutely. I want all of it. I want all of it because I deserve it. I work hard. I give value. I serve my people and I deserve to get compensated for it. At the end of the day, my lifestyle don't run on batteries. And the lifestyle that I want, the freedom that I want, don't run on batteries. In order for me to be free, things got to operate. Things got to move. Things got to be paid for. So all I got to do is operate in my gifts and it'll happen. So at the end of ultimately, I want the same thing for you guys. I'm trying to tell you. Thanks for that info. Thank you, Cheryl. Alicia, you do got your bags, babe. You do. I'm in that's right. Both of you guys are in Montgomery. All right, guys. So that's all I got. That's all I have. I hope you guys picked up something from what I put down tonight. I will be back next Tuesday. I can't see what that topic is, but it's already scheduled out. And if you are not in the group, again, go to the link tree so you can join the group. And that's what we're going to do, our Marketing Mondays. That is a totally free complimentary group. Thank you very much. Where I'm giving more value to help you guys with your marketing strategies, to help you get further faster, help you get visible by the people you want to work with so that you can ultimately get to the bag that you deserve. That's all I got. My name is Precious Stevens of the Porsche Academy, and they call me the Draping Queen because I help make your draping look good. Bye, guys.